The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Pats and the Titans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Tonight, the final dress rehearsal, week 3 of the preseason. And we got a good matchup on tap, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And off we go from Nashville. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Titans ready to take over on offense for the first time, and it is the now 35-year-old Ryan Tannehill who leads them out in his 12th NFL campaign.
Those who expected Ryan Tannehill to go quietly into the night after the Titans drafted Will Levis, well, they clearly don't know this man well at all. He's a fighter and former comeback player of the year and expects to have his best season yet as a pro in this campaign.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And boy, this defense came to play. They're going to bottle him up behind the line again. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. Jones on the return. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, they're not the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in the deep ball.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. A first down carry by Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And the Patriots are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Elliott diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
At the 23-yard line.
Off play action, Tannehill. Throw left side here into the hands of Wesco, the tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. And it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Now Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he gets it down to the 32.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Throwing Jones.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll try the right side with Elliott.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now Elliott. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A Ezekiel Elliott, ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
Titans, nothing. Chad Ryland, the kickoff for the Patriots.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Tannehill on target to Burks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
First down, Titans, gain of 12. Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Titans! Derrick Henry, 35 yards.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone.
Jones breaking from the contact.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy. You know where I'm
Fantasy.
going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him.
Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. from the right hash. This from 45 yards away.
Folk's kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Marcus Jones, a return man. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones.
Open man down the field is Henry.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend, and then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive, something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Marcus Jones.
He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Going to the right here and finding Burks.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Tannehill.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. caught by his tight end, Wesco. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Titans are back within a score.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. New England's offense set to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On second down, Elliott once more.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to try and throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Jones. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now Jones. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson
taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Pats will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here's Jones on the return.
Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching preseason football on EA. Back now in Nashville. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Flush to his right. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Got a man.
Now Montgomery running right. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3rd down. Here's Zappi.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Touchdown! Ty Montgomery, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Now Ryland for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Levis on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Levis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
at the 41-yard line.
Zappi to throw on first down.
Completes it to Douglas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They have the nice cushion. Short of the first down.
On fourth down, it's Zappi.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Titans 17.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 67 yards.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Stevenson gets it again on second down.
And he'll go down at the 28.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Patriots.
They run once more with Stevenson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first.
Now Zappi.
Flushed out right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
4th down. Here's Zampi.
They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Ty Montgomery. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Titans 24.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now
it's caught inside the 25.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.